this is the Toastmasters on Africa podcast. My name's I'm called Owana Ibrahim, commonly known as Ibra. I'm with my good friend, Bouncer Boy, also known as Julius. So, Julius.
Yes, man.
Last time we talked about some issues, and you told me today we are starting from somewhere.
Yeah, of course, we have to start it from somewhere. Yeah.
So I just want you to help me and elaborate with me what was happening between who? Eric Omondi and his son Steve Osimpobo.
Yeah, I think a lot has been happening, mostly since we began this new year. And this friend of ours, Steve Osimpobo, has been in the middle of it all. And I think I saw Eric Omondi trying to criticize in a way, of which to me, I think Eric Omondi has been so vocal when it comes to Kenyan artists. Yeah, he tries to fight for their rights, but in a way, I don't know how they get to understand this.
Now it is like this.
Yes.
The issue of Eric Omondi and Steve O, where it came from, actually, they were complaining about the management.
That is the management of Steve O.
Yeah, how they messed up the boy.
Okay.
Because one, he wasn't invited in Mombasa. That is what came to my table. He wasn't invited.
He wasn't invited.
Yeah.
That is how things were.
Yeah, he wasn't invited. So he had to use a bus. As all other people were being given tickets to go to Mombasa to perform, for him he had to use a flight. Are you getting the point?
Okay.
So I think the management is just using the boy for their personal gains.
And who are these people specifically who are using the flight?
There are many.
Part of the management. Part of his management.
Not the management.
Okay.
For the management, all of them, they use the bus. But I'm saying for other artists, Kenyan artists, are you getting my point?
They were using the flight, okay.
They used the flight because they had a contract to perform there.
Okay.
Steve never had any contract with the lady who had organized that event. So, by the way, even I had forgot to say this, Steve lost his dad.
Yeah, I heard about it. It is really indeed a trying time for him.
It is very, 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 very sorry that even we are talking about this.
So unfortunate.
Because we know what it means to lose a parent.
Yeah.
But one thing I think the management of Steve has to do, they should get ready. Not just even to get ready. They should be willing to feed a cow
when they are milking it.
Before even they think of milking it.
Okay,
because for them, they are just milking the cow.
Okay.
Are you getting the point? So, that issue, as we spoke before,
yeah,
these boys, they just use Steve every now and then. And as I said, and I will say it again, the boy has bubblegum music.
Yeah, Steve is when he's trying to make his way.
His music, it is not that very good, but he has the audience.
Yeah.
Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
People listen to him out of pity.
Sure, that is the word actually. Out of pity.
Yeah. So if at all his management, they are willing to use this little fame the boy has so that they can get for him contracts, not just to be there only looking for how they can benefit from the boy. Yeah, because now I don't know if the management knows that there is what they call SDG goals of UN.
Yeah.
SDG goals, now I will break it down, and I'm not going to explain the whole word. Let them go and do research.
Of course.
Okay. You can easily work with UN on eradicating poverty, on whatever, fighting environmental challenges. Like I told you last time, there is a guy called Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, you told me about it.
He's a movie actor, but do you know that he's working with UN?
They partnered?
Yeah, they are partnering. And let me give just a late example. If at all every month, he has the capability to take home like $200,000 and his management can get like, even if, because the management takes more everywhere.
Yeah, of course. That is the rule.
So if the management can take even 150 and they give him 50, he's making money.
I think that is enough.
Because you have to look, this guy whom I'm managing, is he an artist or what? He can't be depending on only the talent he has, but he can use the talent to get money from somewhere else.
Yeah, you can.
As an artist, you have to know your niche.
Yeah.
Do they even know that?
I doubt if they know
So,
that.
they have just to be precise and also to be calculative enough, because the truth is, Stevo's time will get over.
Yeah.
As I've said, his music is bubblegum. It will reach a time when people can no longer take his music. This one, they have to be ready for it.
Yeah, because
it will not even take 3 years.
yeah, because one thing I've seen with the music industry, and this one even happened long time ago, this is something that is seasonal, okay?
Yeah.
You are given it for a particular season.
Yeah.
So I think you got to do what you can at that particular
At
season.
that particular time.
So it will get to a point whereby nobody will be willing to look after Steve-O, Simple Boy, to try and see what he does, to try and listen to his music.
Now,
Yeah.
the musicians who have music that can stay there for even 20 years or 50 years.
For
70.
decades, I get.
But for Steve-O's music, it is not music someone can easily depend on to say that even it will be here for the next 7 years. Because it is bubblegum.
What do they need to do different then?
What Steve-O, because to me, that is my personal view, I don't think he's a musician.
Are you for real?
That is me. And I want anyone to argue with me.
but I see
basis.
Steve-O perform and people dance. What does music
That is
take?
what I'm telling you. People can easily support you and they will say that, oh, I'm supporting Bouncer Boy.
Yeah.
Not because he's good at this.
Because they pity me, maybe.
Because they pity you in
As
one
you put
way.
it.
Let me tell you, God forbid, if you come up and speak nonsense here and say that you are gay.
Yeah.
Do you know how this clip will move?
I know it will flow. If I can just declare my stand that I'm a gay.
Yeah, even if you are not.
Yeah.
Just come up and speak that nonsense. Even knowing very well, you have nothing to offer.
Just talking that nonsense.
Yeah. So, this one, there are rappers, he raps, eh?
Yeah, Steve-O raps.
Tell me any rapper you know you can put near Steve-O Simple Boy.
That is within Kenyan industry.
Yeah, anywhere in the world, anywhere.
No, I don't see somebody I can match to Steve-O. Steve-O is still a young boy. Steve-O is still trying to grow up. And I think...
So, we are not discouraging him, but what we are telling the management, let them understand the boy does bubblegum music. Let them make for the boy good money instead of just using the boy, because it costs nothing for you to go and take a show of only $300, that is around 30K. So you end up taking the 20, the boy you are giving him 10. And I heard he's still living in Kibera.
Yeah, he lives in Kibera.
Such a boy who has even a following, because Steve-O has a following.
He has a following.
Look at him as an influencer.
But now, what should we say? The management itself is taking advantage of Steve-O.
They're just taking advantage of the boy. Because now tell me, why would Steve-O, a singer artist, move around with 7 people for what?
Yeah, that is so stupid of them. Yeah.
Because according to what I know, he has one manager. Then all these ladies moving around with him, what do they want from Steve-O?
I see, they are parasites.
Because what they want, it is just to use this boy for the little fame he has.
And this is what drags
these ladies towards him. Then you hear all of them coming up to claim that they are managers.
How is that possible?
Go and listen very well to the clip of that lady. She said that they ate 80,000.
So it therefore means Eric Omondi is speaking the truth. So people should stop criticizing him.
I think people who criticize Eric Omondi,
sometimes
they deserve to criticize him where he's wrong.
Yeah.
But where he's speaking a direct point, which all of us have to understand, let people at least raise their voices. Because if he tells you, let's try to play Kenyan music, he's right. There's nowhere you are going to go and you'll find them playing 78% Kenyan music around the world.
Yeah, there was a time Eric Omondi was coming up with such a motion. I don't know whether he got a good support or it just was dismissed. I don't know what happened.
Now, people, I think we are right now living in a generation where people hate the truth.
Yeah.
But even if Eric Omondi is pushing that, some things actually we have to be a bit considerate.
Okay.
Is the music actually very good to beat Nigerian music?
Not at all.
Okay. So, right, we have let me say we have around a few, at least 4, who are doing great.
But now, Oana, if I may just ask you, because you've been too much into Kenyan music, and I think you know a lot about Kenyan music. So to just leave aside the issue of Steve-O, Simple Boy, taking that entire picture of Kenyan artists plus the kind of music that they do, what do you think they are lacking in that recipe? Okay, is it the producer? Is it the management? Is it the artists themselves? What is lacking in Kenyan industry? Because our music can't move beyond the border. Okay, and this is so unfortunate. You
One,
see?
there are great people out there doing good music, and those ones I'm not here to condemn them, but I'm here to condemn those ones who do bubblegum.
Okay.
Do you know the meaning of the word bubblegum?
You can define it for
Something
the sake of
you
our
can
viewers.
easily chew. It starts being sweet within just seconds. It is no longer.
It ends.
So, those ones who are doing bubblegum music, let's do not focus on them. Let's focus on those ones who are doing good music.
But I guess the ones who are doing good music should uplift these ones who are doing
There is no.
bad
Let
music.
me tell you, we are living in a generation whereby you can't advise anyone. Right now, as you are here to critique and to speak the truth, someone will easily attack you because of that truth.
Then how are we gonna move out of this mess?
All of them, they have to know. No one can chase away bad music.
Okay.
Let them just give us good music.